chasing the ball like you can't believe. Grant Garner's down there. That stops them. They end up turning it over. That stops them from scoring. And then the very last play of the game was one of the best effort plays I've ever seen. We had 3 or 4 guys on the ground, the fullbacks blocking our wide receiver, and we scored. And that was the last play of the game. The effort we're giving at the end of the game, and then the effort on the interception. You can really tell a lot about your team's character when you throw an interception. See who's really trying to get a guy down. You know, how important is it to give the extra effort? And our guys were doing that. That's what allows you to stay calm, is the type of kids that you have and how hard they work, and that we're all in this together. And a lot of that comes with winning. I understand that. Winning eliminates a lot of that. But we got a good group of guys, and we can, if we don't win, it won't be because of lack of effort, it won't be attention to detail.
Are you concerned at all about the drops? I mean, you guys had a bunch in the first half against Missouri. You had some the week before, or is that just something that just happens sometimes?
Worry's probably a little bit strong, but it's concerning. It's worry and concerning, kind of the same thing. I guess it would be. I guess I stop myself from saying, but it's just I don't even know what to say. I mean, I've never really been around that many, by a group of guys. I mean, I was at LSU and Dwayne Bowe dropped like 3 in the first half at Arkansas. We stopped playing him for a while. That was one guy.
Yeah.
And I thought Brandon and the guys did a great job of just moving past it. That really didn't hurt us. It hurt us in the one drive we ended up kicking a field goal. The 4th drive we had a drop by Tracy and some other things. But the reality was the rest of it, we overcame it. I mean, the one field goal we kicked was not because of a drop. That we overcame all that. So the second half wasn't an issue. So luckily the guys that we have good ball skills. It's not something physical. So it's got to be something mental or something taking the ball off at lack of concentration. Because it's not like we sit around and play. Because if a guy had bad ball skills, we wouldn't play him. But it obviously has to be fixed. We throw it to win. We're not going to win very often if we just keep doing those things. But again, I don't foresee it as being an issue.
This says something about your team, though, also, that you were able to overcome it. Like you said, you go on, score 45 points, and be a pretty good, darn good team on their own field.
No, I think it says a lot for our guys. It says a lot for Brandon. I mean, that's an easy thing for a quarterback to I mean, how many balls in a row can you throw accurately? Because normally you're going to misfire somewhere in that group. So when you drop one, okay, eventually you're going to misfire. Well, then that stalls the drive. And that happened on our 6th drive. I mean, our 6th drive, we got 9 yards. Then we threw on the flat, Coop dropped it, we didn't get a 3rd and 1. So I was like, okay, our first 3 and out came because of the drop. I said there wasn't another one, but we might not have scored anyways. But it's just, it goes into the same thing we talk about. Take care of the little things. Big things take care of themselves. We got good players. We don't have to do something outlandish. We just have to do the simple things and we'll be fine.
Baylor's got an extra week to get ready for you guys. Do you anticipate maybe them doing something on defense that you haven't seen on film? And if so, how do you necessarily prepare for something that you haven't seen and aren't sure if it's coming or not?
You don't. I mean, Coach Bennett's been coaching defense for 30 years. He's been doing the same thing. We played him at Louisiana Tech and at Kansas State. They were very similar. He has a belief in what they do, and that's why he's been successful. If he wavered in that and went 3 down, 4 down, mixed, matched, well, that's gimmick, and I don't think he's a gimmick guy. I think he's a play hard, gap sound, guy. And so with that being said, if they change, then it won't be who they're. What they've installed in the spring, what they did in the fall, and what they've done up to this date, and that means they couldn't be any good at it. So they're going to have to do what they do and do it better. We're going to have to do what we do and do it better, and then we'll see. They're in the process of him it being his first year. I think they're getting better. Like I said earlier, it won't show in the stats against A&M, but I thought they played better against A&M. They gave up some big plays, which killed them. They gave up, without those big plays, I mean, they really gave themselves a chance to win. It just came at probably some of them inopportune times. But I thought they really played hard. I thought they were aggressive. They just gave up a few chunk plays, and that made the difference.